The CBS New York Book Club is spotlighting an inspirational story of a New Jersey family. Doctors told Jane Fisher that her daughter Susie would never walk, talk, or function in society because of brain defects. Well, she proved them wrong. And Jane writes about the triumphs and challenges in the book, If You Knew Suzy, pushing past the boundaries of never. She joins us now, and Susie joins us too. Susie, welcome. How do you feel about a book written about you?
Inspiration.
Oh, and you're such an inspiration to so many people. So important to get the word out. And Jane, this was a big challenge for you, getting this down on paper. Tell me what it was that you really felt you needed to tell the story.
I've been wanting to write a story about Susie for many, many years. And I felt that I want to memorialize her life and hopefully to keep other generations informed about her major accomplishments and her miraculous achievements. And life gets in the way. You weren't able to. I worked for 25 years, raised my family, unfortunately not a lot of time, but I did retire a few years ago, and this was on my bucket list. The number one item on my bucket list was to write the story about Susie. And it's morphed into so much more than just memorializing Susie's life. It's really become an inspiration for other people who have any type of challenges, be it special needs or medical. Susie's had a lot of medical challenges, or just anything that is difficult. It proves it's the power of the human spirit.
It certainly is. And Susie, you felt it important to tell your story too.
Yes, because I want to help special education, and I want to help kidney transplant. To read this book, to see how important this story is to other people and other people who is able and has medical.
I mean, Susie, really, what resilience that you have shown throughout your entire life.
Thank you.
Jane,
Yes.
tell me, as a young girl, what were the situations that you were going through medically with your daughter?
Well, as you had mentioned, Susie was born, we did not know it at the time, but she was born with a very rare genetic disease called Joubert syndrome, which was just identified about 10 years ago. And in fact, Susie's the oldest one in the world that is known to have Joubert's. And it was very important to us to, as Susie said, to educate others, to really understand the importance of genetic testing. Susie's had 2 kidney transplants. She's had thyroid cancer in between the transplants. So we've also helped to increase the awareness for organ donation.
And now people who have this disease and who wants more information about this.
Exactly. I think that's what's really important here, and that's what you were telling me earlier too, that you really want to let other people know that even though you're going through this, they're not alone.
No, they're not alone. They're not alone. They could call doctors, and doctor will have before transplant, they have an evaluation before the transplant of the kidney, and the doctor had to do an evaluation of yourself to do the kidney and see if they are able to do the blood work, to do the kidney, to see if they match, to see if UNO could get them something, and to do stuff.
So much that you have been through, and you, Jane, and your family have just been such fierce advocates for Susie and so many others.
Yes, we have, and you know, I've always been a champion of the underdog. I like to believe that I would have done this anyway, but Susie's problems and her issues have truly forged us into the forefront. And I mean, we were told, it's in the book, that she would never walk, talk, read, learn.
Or ride a horse. Nobody told me I could ride a horse.
But you rode a horse?
She rode a horse.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Oh, wonderful. I mean, really incredible, and what an inspirational story. Thank you so much, Susie, for allowing us to share it, and Jane, for you writing it. It's just such a beautiful story. Thank you.
I would just like to urge everyone to never accept never.
Never give up.
And keep fighting, and keep fighting.
I've watched her every day.
You've been doing it, and wow, what an inspiration you are.
Thank you.
She truly is.
The book is called If You Knew Suzy, and we're so glad that we know you now.
Thank you so much.